Hi Gemini, welcome to your mid-June 2021 general love reading. This is your girl Mermaid Scales Tarot. This is a general love reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and or any other strong placement for the sign of Gemini. This will not resonate with every Gemini that watches this message. And also, as this reading is general, not every single message in this reading may be for you, so please only take what resonates and leave what doesn't for someone who needs to hear that message. And if this message is not for you at all, Gemini, I suggest checking out your other signs in different placements. Hi cross watchers, you're very welcome here if you're interested in a Gemini. Who wouldn't be? I'd like to say that energy is fluid. So this means you may feel like I'm describing a certain situation in the reading where the roles are flipped or reversed, and that's completely okay. You are more than welcome to use your own discretion to flip those roles if that resonates with your specific situation the best. Now finally, I do have an important announcement. People have been coming on my channel pretending to be me and commenting on your comments saying that I'm providing personal readings on WhatsApp. Absolutely not true. I do not provide personal readings at this time. I do not have a WhatsApp account. So, feel free to report them, call them out, because that is not okay. And I want this to be a safe space for us all. I really don't want to turn off comments because I love seeing what you guys have to say, but if it comes down to it, it may have to. But just letting you know, I absolutely do not provide personal readings on WhatsApp. And pay attention to the name that they're using, because it's usually like one word off or one letter off. So that's it. All right, Gemini, let's get started. Alright, so Gemini, for this reading, I'm tuning into an energy that's in or around your energetic field of someone who has romantic feelings or intentions towards you at this time. I'm going to ask how they feel about you right now in this moment. What do they think about you when they think about you? What do they like about you? What do they not like about you? What do they like about the connection that they have with you currently, and what do they not like about it? And what are their highest hopes and deepest fears are in regards to this connection with you? My goodness, Gemini. Interesting. First of all, we have four major arcanas in this spread. So half of the cards already are major arcanas, and that indicates to me this connection is a profound one. It has happened for a reason, but this time in the connection too is very, very important. It's either make or break is already what I'm hearing from this. By the month of June, you're going to know if you're going to still be with this person. But you're putting this person on hold for a little bit, or that's how they're viewing you right now, Gemini. Something happened where you have kind of pulled back. You have, I don't know, already felt like there was something off with this, something not right with this, but they're still waiting for you. They're still watching you. They're still hoping that you'll come out of the dust so you can reconnect with one another. I definitely have this to say, Gemini. They're feeling you right now a lot more than you're feeling them. And even if you feel like, well, damn, I really have a lot of feelings for this person right now, it's twice on their end. But there's a lot that is unsettled, is not really certain, is up in the air. Absolutely. And they're confused as hell. Someone is here, you or them. We do have 2 9s. Some of your birthdays could be June 9th, June 19th, perhaps May 29th. But there is some sort of almost completion here. With the number 9, you're almost to the finish line, you're almost to the end. But like I said, it's make or break between the two of you. And I'm smelling like hair gel. It could be really strong cologne, but I feel like it's hair gel that someone could use in their hair to slick it back or to style it in some way. But let's get into this. So at the bottom of the deck, we have the King of Wands, Leo energy. Some of you could have Leo in your chart. You could be connected to a Leo in some way. So this is what I feel with this being on the bottom of the deck. Someone having a lot of passion for you. Someone who I feel, Gemini, was very... When you guys met, they were the ones to hit on you, wanted to get to know you, asked for your number, asked for your social media account. It was very, very, like, they were pursuing you, okay? And you felt like, damn, like, they must really like me, or they must be really, really attracted to me. And I feel the connection up until this point has been a lot of fun, is what I'm hearing. Like, you guys have a lot of fun together. You've done events together, even if 2020 was a bit of a, you know, quarantine type of time. It's like you guys always found ways to have fun with one another. But something's happened where now they're afraid to let you go, or they're afraid that you are going to split apart from them, or that you're just not feeling them the same way that you were before. Something is making them a bit nervous, and they feel like they don't have a straight answer, or someone here does not know what is going on, what is going to happen. And I feel someone's waiting for you to come back, or waiting for you to reach out, or waiting for you to say something. And maybe it's like that's what you're waiting from them. It's like you guys are mirroring each other, but neither of you are budging right now at this time. But they still have this idea that this is just a matter of time. You guys are going to talk, reconnect again, or that this is just a bumpy time in the connection right now, and things are going to go back to where it was between the two of you. So let's go ahead and get into this. How they feel about you, Gemini. The Hanged Man. So this is Pisces energy. Some of you could have Pisces in your chart. You could be connected to a Pisces in some way. Sorry, this isn't focusing. It's really bothering me. There we go. Okay. So how they feel is that there is a bit of a timeout. There is a bit of stagnation. But I feel, Gemini, it's like you pulled back for them to realize something. Realize your worth. Realize that you're not just going to hang around forever for them to wake up to something. But I also get this sense, Gemini, that like how they feel about you is that you're kind of putting yourself at a distance. And they wonder if it's because you've lost interest. I don't know if that's so much of it. Like, I still think you have feelings for this person or care about this person, but this is their last chance to kind of wake up to what you want, what you need, what you expect. And you're just letting them figure it out. Because I feel like you feel that you've sent so much like signs and messages to them about taking this to the next level or having this be a committed relationship, and it just hasn't gone anywhere. So you had to make something out of this. Let's see what the Hangman's all about. But I'm also getting the sense like they feel like you're leaving them hanging in some type of way. Why is the Hangman here for how they feel about Gemini? Yeah, 5 of Coins and the Fool. Aries energy, Aquarius energy, and then Taurus energy coming through here with the Ace of Wands, fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Interesting. Okay, so what I'm getting from this combination, Gemini, is that clearly there has been some sort of lack in this connection. Lack of action, lack of feeling like there's been enough, that you haven't been given enough within this, and that they're not giving enough. And someone here is now feeling the repercussions of those actions of not doing enough, because now it's like the roles have flipped and you're now starting to not show that you care, or starting to see if by pulling back they're going to initiate anything, initiate plans, initiate conversation. But with the Fool here, this is why you are hoping that by taking this time out, or by stepping back, they're going to really realize what it would be to lose you. And not just that, but like, you're making it clear that you want something new out of this. You want something to happen. You're done dealing with the stagnant energy, and until something new happens, you're still going to be silent. And this is what's taking them outside of their comfort zone. But it's really making them realize, maybe if I were to do this in a new way, if I were to really just express myself. And I feel this person just always kind of starts the conversation. If they do reach out to you, it's always very sexual. It's always very flirtatious. And it's like you get the hint they want to hook up with you, or they think you're attractive. But again, it's not enough substance past that for you to be happy in this. And maybe they've reached out specifically for you guys to hook up, or to meet up somewhere to hook up, and you've denied it, or you haven't replied. And now they're feeling kind of, they're hoping they're not getting played by you, is what I'm also picking up here as well. Interesting. Let's keep going. What they think about you is the Tower. Aries energy, Scorpio energy. They're really hoping all is not lost here, that the Tower truly hasn't fallen between the two of you. They're worried. They're scared. They're shook. They didn't see this coming. You kind of hit this out of left field to them in a way. They didn't expect that you would walk out. They didn't expect you would pull back. They didn't expect that you wouldn't respond. And now they're kind of, again, this is like with the Hangman and the Tower, this is a huge wake-up call that you're giving to them, or a lesson to be learned here. But it's in a way that's very, very impactful, in a way where you're showing them that what they've been doing up until this point is not going to work. I'm hearing All Falls Down by Kanye West, who is a Gemini. Don't know if that song resonates with you in any way. Let's go ahead and clarify the Tower to see if I'm missing any specific event that happened between the two of you, and that's why the Tower fell. Eight of Coins, not putting the effort in, not working on this, or showing that they care enough. Virgo energy. And then Two of Coins. Yeah, the up and down, the hot and cold, the not knowing what to do. That's what pissed you off. Capricorn energy. Or even if they're not committing, the fact that they haven't committed and keep the field open is unacceptable to you. For some of you, there could be multiple parties involved in this, or they're afraid that you have another person on the side now that you're not talking to them so much. I want another card. Why is the Tower here for my Geminis? Why is the Tower here? Ooh, there we go. Ooh, and that put the flame out too. Six of Wands. You felt like you weren't getting enough attention from them. And it's not a selfish thing to want to hear compliments from them, or to, feel like you are important in this person's life. They didn't make you feel that way. So you maybe were like, okay, you know what? To the left, I have other people. I have other people to call. I have people who've been waiting in line. And you wanted to see if they'd do anything about it. Or again, for others of you, you may feel or have seen something on their social media, on their phones, that they were entertaining other people. Even though you're not in a committed relationship, it was like almost unspoken that you thought you guys were just between the two of you. And Ten of Wands, Sagittarius energy. And so they're feeling like if there was like multiple people involved, they're kind of feeling guilty about that. But But others of you, it's like, how do I make this work? How can I pick up the pieces? How can I show Gemini that I'm still, you know, figuring this all out? I am waking up to this in some way. And I still even want to hold on to this to make it work. What they like the most about you, Gemini. 5 of Swords, Aquarius energy. I mean, for a lot of you guys, you're very witty. You have good comebacks, you know, like if someone tries to tease you or joke or poke fun at you, you know how to get back at them pretty well. You know how to humble them pretty well. And you're hilarious too. They find you very, very funny. You know how to roast people is kind of what I'm hearing too. When you roast them, you leave a pretty good char on it, you know? But yeah, I mean, I don't know why I'm picking up this energy with the 5 of Swords, that you've kind of humbled them in some way. Especially if they're the ones usually very confident, outgoing and stuff. Like, you kind of show that you're someone who needs to be noticed, who needs to be heard, who needs to be said. Or, not said, but like, what you say is what you say. Unapologetically. And I don't know, Gemini, it's like you effortlessly take the attention too from people, where some people would get a little bit jealous by that. Maybe even you've experienced jealousy before. This person likes the fact that you effortlessly do this. Like, it's not so 6 of Wandsy, it's not so you don't have to try very hard to get the attention in the room. But really, for most of you, that you're very witty and you're good with your comebacks, I guess. And that you don't let people push you around. You know, you're kind, you're funny, you're nice when people meet you, but if they try to try you, you don't let it happen. But what they don't like about you, the moon, Pisces energy, Cancer energy for me as a reader. Some of you could have a Pisces or Cancer moon, perhaps. They don't know what to expect with you, Gemini. They see very many different sides to you. They don't know when they call you, when they text you, what side they're going to get. There's a lot of mystery to you still. They still haven't fully figured you out yet. There could be a concern too of going out too much, partying too much, or even like spending a lot of times with your friends more than you do with them. They may feel some type of way about that, or maybe that's what you brought up to them as well. Like, you always want to go out with your friends but never invite me. Why is that? Let's clarify the moon. Why is the moon here with what they don't like about Gemini? There's one thing I'm going to say here. When it comes to them and talking about how you're feeling, or if you're feeling upset by them, they think, and this is not for everyone, so, but that you're never very direct with it. You're kind of passive aggressive with it, because you're hoping they'll pick up on your messages and your signs versus you having to tell them straight up. The Priestess. Ooh! Pisces energy again with Cancer energy for me as a reader. Someone could practice magic just straight up here with the High Priestess and the Moon, and that kind of scares them a bit. And I'm hearing it's like for someone out there like voodoo, hoodoo, Wiccan maybe even. And if that's not so much the case, yeah, they just really are confused by who you are. They find you to be very, very mysterious, and they just can't figure you out, and that really, really frustrates them. They can't read you. They can't get through to you, and there's still so much unanswered about you that it kind of makes them nervous or wonder. But maybe this is just all recently because you closed off, right? And you went Queen of Swords on them. Libra energy. Yeah, you're showing them a whole different side to you, Gemini, that they did not see coming. Really, that's what it is. And like maybe where you were before, just really bubbly, happy, smiley, outgoing, you're just like stone cold now. And it shocked the crap out of them. Someone has like a fire pit in their backyard as well, or where they live in their apartment complex or something like that, where they can just, it's like, you know, if it's an apartment complex, it's like an area where anyone from the apartment can meet up if they want to hold that space or something. I don't know. But a fire pit is what I'm seeing. What they like the most about this connection, 3 of Pentacles. Capricorn energy. I mean, they do see this working out. They do see that you two can be together, you can build something together, that this bump in the road, this dip, this tower is only temporary, but, you know, you guys were a pretty solid thing up until now, unless, you know, again, there's a third-party situation. Maybe they thought they could have their cake and eat it too with that. Excuse me. But they really do think that there's something that could be built from here and that there is potential in this connection. But what they don't like about it is the Hermit card, Virgo energy. You've completely pulled back. You're not showing yourself. You're not replying. You're not... They just feel that you have really withdrawn from this connection or from them. They don't like that at all. And even some of you have gone completely silent on them. Haven't told them why you've pulled back, but you figured they could figure it out. But again, Gemini, by you pulling back, it's making them realize a lot about what they did, what they haven't done about themselves. And, you know, they're realizing the world is not the same without you. Like how it's like from color here going to gray. Like the world is almost like colorless without you. It has no, it's not as fun without you. And that's what they're realizing through this period of silence or through this period of separation, if you are in separation. Highest hopes, 9 of Wands. Sagittarius energy. So for some of you, it's to bring this wall down that you've built up between the two of you. Others of you, that this can withstand this period of time right now, that this is just again, like a dip in the road, a bump in the road, but that this is all gonna be fine once you guys are back together. Someone used to love sitting in someone else's lap, like on the couch, or put your like legs over them on the couch, or they did that to you. I'm also seeing a lighthouse. I don't know if someone lives by a lighthouse or by the coast, but you're really hoping that they'll get it this time, is what I'm kind of hearing. Deepest fears. Page of Wands. They've lost your interest. The passion, the excitement out of this is gone. That you're on to someone else or you're on to other opportunities. And even that they were, like for some of you, this is your energy where it's like you're afraid they're just too immature, that they won't ever get it. They won't ever grow up, or they won't ever realize what you need in order to stay in this, and you're on to the next, right? Or that really for someone out there, this was just all sexual. For the likely outcome of this situation, Gemini, we're going to go ahead and take this to Vimeo for the extended reading. But before we go, I will pull a card from this deck here. And I'm going to see what's on their mind about you, what they haven't said to you, what they think about when they think about you, any unspoken words that you need to know about. Anything else that Gemini needs to know about? Ooh, I will always love you. With we will be together again soon. Yeah, they're pretty confident that this is just temporary, actually. And you know, they're getting the hint. They're getting the hint big time. But like, I will always love you. Don't know if that song resonates with you, the Whitney Houston or Dolly Parton song. like, even if you guys are separate or in no communication, I think someone will always look back at this in some ways as being like a fun time while it lasted and still have love for the other person. Or Gemini, if that's not so much the case, this person is realizing through this separation, through this silence, through this timeout, that they do love you. Unfortunately, you had to kind of gear it up a bit, be a little cold about it for them to kind of really admit this to themselves or admit it to you. But they really think you guys will be together again, despite the fears. I think they're really understanding what they need to do to keep this with you. So, what are they going to do? Are they going to do it? Or will they be too scared? Or you go ahead and take this to Vimeo for the extended reading. If you'd like to join me there, I'm going to overturn this card and see what the likely outcome is, what is likely to unfold by the end of June for you guys, and pull some oracle cards just to dive deeper into this connection, what it is, what it means, why you met them, and what you need to know about Gemini for your greater clarity and understanding. If you'd like to join me for the extended reading, just open up the description box, scroll down a little bit, and you'll find the link to Vimeo, which will take you to the extended reading. If this is where we depart, Gemini, I really hope that this has resonated with you in some way. If it has, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. And finally, just to wrap this all up, the deadline for submissions for my 2-year anniversary giveaway is July 1st, just right around the corner. I am doing a giveaway to celebrate the 2 years I've had with this channel. It's been amazing. You guys have been such an amazing support group and system, and I want to give back to you guys. So I am selecting some lucky subscribers to win a box full of goodies from me that contain tarot decks, candles, crystals, all that fun stuff. So if you're interested in entering the giveaway, open up the description box, scroll down a little bit, and you'll find the rules of entry there, in case you're interested. I love you, Gemini, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Gemini.